Greetings, guys. I hope you're well. Hope life's treating you guys good. You know, I'm here to obviously express what this next update means to us all. It's going to mean a lot, of course, as I've been expressing throughout my videos that, you know, potentially this might be the make or break for the Undisputed game, for sure. And we're here to delve into it. But before we do so, I hope you guys enjoy this video and share your thoughts as you've been doing so far. Really appreciate you guys' support. As I always say, guys, I say it every single video that I do. And yeah, appreciate it, man. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, so keep me going. Let's go, man. Right, where do we start? We're going to start off with the make or break, of course. So regarding the Undisputed game, I feel like we are coming to the end of days within this game in terms of if this game is going to survive. Regarding this update, of course, the update's apparently dropping in April, apparently mid-April. It's going to be a massive one for them. And that's the reason why I'm making this video, because I feel like a lot of people will be completely finished with the game, or it's going to bring some retention towards the game itself. So it's 50-50, as it's good, as in positive, and obviously the negative. Honestly, a lot of people don't understand, you know, they feel like when I am giving positive criticism towards this game, they feel like I'm hating this game. And the guys that have been with me from the start, that are still with me now, know the truth regarding myself within this game. This game built my channel, first and foremost, and people need to understand that there's a lot of new people that are coming to the channel that are specifically seeing one video and straight away think that I'm criticizing the game. Whereas if you go through all my video logs, and from the beginning I started doing videos from Undisputed, will realize how much I love this game. And I'm still covering it. Yes, of course, a lot of people have told me, Marvelous, leave the game alone. Guys, it's easier said than done, honestly. When you want a game to do really good, but it's not happening due to the fact that there's inconsistency, there's not much support from the developers themselves, it's a tough job. And I have a lot of people speak about, you know what, I still play this game because it's a boxing game and I love boxing. And that's how I feel. I feel like that every single time. As much as I want this game to be the greatest boxing game of all time, of course, because we're in the days now where we haven't had a boxing game for what, over a decade and a half. You know, that's a very long time. And for the Undisputed to come out and not to deliver, it's very disappointing. And it's really important to keep the attraction within this game. And that's one of the main reasons why I still cover, you know, videos on Undisputed. It's not because of the views or anything like that. It's because I love boxing itself. A lot of people have left the game. That's obviously up to them. They feel like it's just, you know, there's nothing else to do within the game. I totally understand that. But obviously my position's a bit different, where I want this game to, you know, improve. We have to have positive criticism as well. If we don't give positive criticism, the game won't improve. Then it's going to leave the developers and other people that are, you know, developing this game thinking everything's all good. No, we must speak out, of course. I know a lot of people do speak out in much of a negative way. That's not my type of approach. And that's not what I want to be drawing as a community. Hence why if I see people, you know, bashing each other over a game and, you know, using foul language and stuff, like, I'm not tolerating that. Hence why we just get rid of them type of people. So I just wanted to clear that, because a lot of people have been getting it confused. I've been confused with specific comments as well, saying that people are saying that I hate the game. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And it's a good thing that some people do interfere and say, you know what, that's BS and stuff like that. So I do appreciate you all, but I just thought I'd state that because I need to clear it a bit, because a lot of people like to jump to the gun and not even watch a video properly, which has become an issue throughout, years, and you got to do your research basically. I really wanted to show you guys something really interesting. I've done a bit of research, and it stated just overall boxing games, Fight Night Round 3 holds the record for highest sales with approximately 3.14 million copies sold worldwide. And that's overall. In comparison to Fight Night Round 4, sold about 2.92 million copies, and Fight Night Champion reached 1.91 million copies. That's all time. And look at this. This is insane. Most recently, Undisputed, developed by Steel City Interactive, sold 1 million units within a week of its release in October 2024. Are we deep in that? That is insane. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because I'm sitting here thinking, just imagine if Undisputed had the launch that we expected. Oh my gosh. I feel like this boxing game, if it delivered, not saying it still can't, would have sold so many. I can imagine, like, what we're in now. We're in February going on to March. The game came out October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, so we say roughly 4.5 months, touching 5. Imagine how many copies they would have sold by now if this game was in. I can't believe it. Like, if I was a developer, knowing that I sold 1 point something million copies within a week, man, I'm not even saying anything. I want you guys to elaborate a bit on that. I just feel like that is insane. That is crazy. Right, one of the most important things that we are going to touch upon is how is this game going to survive? And that's obviously within the next update that's going to be coming. And in my belief, I know you guys will be saying a couple of more things, but let's be realistic. We've got to be realistic, guys. This game is not going to be perfect. We must accept that first and foremost. I feel like if your expectations is too high, then the game will be a fail to you for sure. I've definitely accepted that this game is not going to be perfect. So in order for this game to survive, in my opinion, is obviously the hit detection for sure. It 100% needs to be fixed. There's no questions or anything about it. It's number one mandatory for the game. It doesn't make sense if it's not fixed, because if it's not fixed, then it's finished. That's just my opinion. The game's just going to go downhill. That's what people have been crying for. That's what needs to happen in this update. Number 2, the desync. Apparently this has been happening a very long time. I didn't realize it from the beginning, so I wouldn't know. But obviously I've seen it gradually throughout the time that I was heavily on Undisputed. That obviously needs to be fixed as mandatory. Also, just the speed of, the combinations and punches and stuff like that. To me, that's mandatory. A lot of people do not really speak about it, but I feel like in comparison to, like Fight Night and stuff, I feel like, the combinations in Fight Night, it's faster than Undisputed, which is weird. In terms of the combinations, I'm not talking about the whole game itself. I'm on about when you're delivering your punches and stuff. So that's what I'm more referring to. Obviously the other basic stuff in terms of the 8th round counting and yourself not getting a loss when you've actually won. Them type of basic things there. I don't even want to mention them things, because them things should be mandatory anyway. But I feel like we will have a good start once the things that I've just mentioned to this game. There's a couple of more things, but I can't really say it off the top of my head right now. I'm just looking at it from my perspective that I'll be happy with for now, and then gradually do some updates throughout the game. You know how they used to do it before, and they used to ask for feedback and stuff like that. We're not asking for all of these fixes to be in this game, because then that's why I believe that the take is so long to do these updates. But we will see. We will see when the time comes. But I feel like they should be the majors first. As I said, guys, share your thoughts, because I know there's a lot more that you guys probably think, you know, that should be in there, because I know a lot of people do suffer with different types of issues within the game itself. So, you know, share them out, man. I thought I'd do a quick analyzation before we obviously wrap up this video. I just wanted to delve into what we see on the 26/02/2025 on the state of Undisputed. Obviously not the overall state, but it gives us a good indication on what's actually going on. So at the moment, it's saying players right now is 633, which is obviously a bit of a drop again. We're gonna obviously have a really good look when the update comes. But this is what I'm saying, the update could massively improve if we receive a good update. I promise you. Even the guys that have been complaining about the game, they will come back. They will come back for sure. Obviously, there's people that just won't come back at all. They're just not happy with it. But there's a lot of people that still like to be updated regarding the game. If you are one of them people that like to be updated, it's obviously you want something to be fixed. And you just want the game to be back to normal again. So that's obviously something that you guys must address more, rather than, you know, coming at people to say that this game's dead and stuff like that. But yeah, that's one of the main statistics at the moment. You know, the all-time peak is 7,433. I'm not even going to delve into this bit here because I don't really know much about it. But yeah, I think that's one of the main things right now. Got mostly positives and negatives. But there is people that really, you know, love the game, but there's not a lot of people that are currently playing the game. But yeah, as I said, this could change at any time. Just to give you a little bit of an insight regarding the channel itself, as I've been saying, I really want to, you know, enhance this channel, as I do not just want to be covering Undisputed videos. I also want to gradually move on to different things. Of course, I will be covering Undisputed videos, but obviously in terms of consistency, getting more videos out, I've got to focus on something different as well. I did do a poll not so long ago. A lot of people have been saying do gaming reviews, which got a lot of votes, which I'm really happy to deliver, of course, as I feel like I started doing gaming reviews, to be honest, and I really do enjoy them. So I will be getting back on track with them, and yeah, happy days. I also have a gaming walkthrough channel, as I do love, you know, completing games. So head over to that channel as well. I not long ago got it back up and running. I did start it a while ago, but obviously I resumed it now. So yeah, head over to that channel. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, this will be an action that will be taken immediately. I'm currently in the process of being a bit strategic at the moment, and you guys will be seeing some gaming reviews pretty much soon. One thing I realize, you know, covering the Undisputed, is you can't please everyone. There's a lot of people that will just hate you. There's a lot of people that will love you, and it's just part of obviously social media, of course, and YouTube platforms, etc. But one thing I've got to say is I've built a beautiful community with you guys being supporting so far. A lot more things to come, so much more giveaways. I've got a huge giveaway coming pretty soon, you know, when I do reach 1,000 subs as well. So you can imagine the type of giveaway I'm going to give. But yeah, back to regards to what I was saying. It's been a tough journey so far, of course. Positive and negative, mostly positive, of course. This game has opened my eyes a little bit to see people's thoughts. A lot of people have, man, the stuff that some people have said is crazy. You know, I'm all for it though. It's a good feeling because it shows that you're out there and you know you're in the center. You know, I feel like I've made myself a name within this game, and I'm proud. That's one thing I'm going to say. I'm really proud on where I've come, and I've met some really great people, a lot of people from the States, one of my favorite countries in the world. I will be visiting there sometime soon, hopefully to see, you know, a few of you guys that interact with. That would be so cool. Honestly, it will be cool, man. But yeah, as I said, this has been a journey so far. A really tough topic as well, a really tough, but I feel like, you know, you start from the bottom. I mean, I feel like covering this game, which I am still current, has built my confidence to deal with all the negativity, alongside obviously the positivity, which is brilliant. And yeah, it's been a journey so far, and I appreciate you all.